Toddy, then what shall we do? Toddy, what shall we do? Toddy, what shall we do? Guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Erina TL. Today I'm going to be preparing popcorn. Movie time. We're going to be having our movie today, so we are preparing our own popcorn, making our own Cinemax. You're seeing me throw. Don't think I'm wasting. I'm sharing with my friends. I'm sharing with my friends. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Now I want them far. Let me throw the other side. Daddy, what shall we do? Daddy, I want them that side, so they don't disturb me here. So you first have to clean this. This is a species of maize that makes popcorn. It's a species of maize. So sometimes when you want to make popcorn, first dry it under the sun. But now that today has been a bit cloudy, it was raining in the morning, now it's cloudy, we are not going to have that sun. There is no sun for wasting. Do we ever waste sun? I don't know. So we are just going to dry them on the fire. Let me show you what to do. Okay? What shall we do? Because we don't have sun, we are going to first warm them a bit in the saucepan, okay? See, growing up they used to tell us African women, they never get burnt. Every time you would touch something hot and say, oh, I said, no, African women never get burnt. My dear, this generation gets burnt. So I'm here trying to prove the ancient African woman skill. That dries very well. Guys, after making sure that they are dry very well, we introduce our cooking oil. Okay? We had to buy a little because for us we rarely fry things. Rarely do we fry. Hakuna frying. So one of the firewood would serve the purpose of mingling stick. So you make sure you have put enough oil and all the corns are soaked and are wet with oil, okay? To make sure that they pop very well. Do you get me? Do you hear me? Yeah, man. Put back on the fire and cover. And you have to be having enough fire for them to pop. So guys, can you hear that sound? We have started popping them.
Yeah, and said no.
Have you had World War inside the saucepan? That is what we call popcorn. If they don't pop, they are not popcorn. Be careful because I was trying to. You have to be careful, eh? Because as they pop, they are angry. Come and see. That is what we call popcorn. They don't pop, you have no popcorn.
Munyo.
You have to put a little salt. I don't want it a lot because it is. If you you're going to store them, you store them in a closed airtight bucket, but because for us we are going to eat them right away, we don't need to cover them, but you first need them to cool at room temperature. Immediately they cool, you put them in an airtight bucket so that they do not you know, when air goes through them, they are not tasty. That word has disappeared from my vocabulary. But now it's time to prepare the tea that we are going to take with the popcorns. Because today is very cloudy, like it's a bit coldish, so we're going to be snacking on tea and popcorn. Yeah, we also have snacks in our village. Tea and popcorn. As you're running around everything, you're taking some tea and some popcorns. All this is lemongrass. It's also good for smelly fat and for any gastrointestinal issues. I want it very concentrated, that's why I'm taking a lot of it, but even just this can be enough. Very concentrated. So if I like, I can cook it without washing it. Either way, it is going to boil, but to wash off the dust, we shall wash. So we wash them a bit just to remove the dust. It is good when it is much. So me, I always, after washing it, I always do this to help it, you know. Guys, today no fat. Wow. We lost our hand to our kettle, so you have to improvise. The water is almost boiling. You can wait for it to boil, but it's almost boiling. So we want it to boil and to have our lemongrass saturate within our tea. Hey, our lemongrass to saturate very well. I want that tea green because I'm not going to use any tea leaves, any coffee, anything on it. I'm just going to have it like that. Okay. So some of you are jealousing me already. Don't jealousing me. Don't jealousing me. Just visit me and I'll give you a cup of tea and eat the arena way. Eat my village way. Okay? You can see the green. I told you, you don't need any tea leaves. That would be wastage of resources. This is enough.
My good people, I hope you've had a glimpse into my life, how simple I like living, and you've learned how to make popcorns with me. Okay, see you in the next video.